Well, at least he arrived. After an hour and a half of delay, of course. Hello. While I was trying to distract myself by looking out the subway window, I felt someone sit down in the seat next to me. Okay. Attentive in case someone gets too close. Occasionally touching my shoulder to signal that I should move closer to him, just in case he suspects someone.
Warning. This erotic horror game contains images that might trigger an epileptic attack to a photosensible person. Disturbing or sensitive themes such as gore, rape, drug abuse, stalking, suicide, depression, Stockholm Syndrome, as well as the graphic sexual content. This is a work of fiction intended to an audience of only 18 plus years old. The developers neither endorse nor condone the behaviors that will be reflected throughout the game. If you as a player don't like this content, or find the content too disgusting, we kindly ask you to close the game. Continue at your own risk.
Hello everybody, I am Degenerate, and welcome to A Double-Sided Mirror. So yeah, it's in Spanish, just like the other game, as you heard. Though, of course, no loads, because I didn't touch it yet. So yeah, we're gonna just start, you know? Because yeah, it is voice acted in Spanish. There is no voice acting for English, but I can read it in English. So yeah. What's this? Auto, save, load, settings. Yeah. Alright, just had to get used to the little interface. Yay, let's begin. Beep. Beep again. Beep for the third time. That's us.
Hola.
Never. Hello?
Charlie, ¿está todo bien?
Wait, did it say fully? Oh my god, I think I said fully voice acted. God. Give me some oxygen, you know? Charlie, is everything okay? Alright. Sorry.
Sí, ¿a qué viene esa pregunta?
Yeah, why are you asking?
Lo siento, simplemente lo siento.
I'm sorry, I'm just really sorry. Uh-oh. Who did what?
Tuviste esa pesadilla de nuevo, ¿verdad? Ya te lo dije. Tú no tuviste la culpa de nada, Lucy.
You had that nightmare again, didn't you? I've already told you, Lucy, you're not the one to blame for all that. It's not your fault. I wonder what happened.
Lo sé, pero no puedo evitar sentirme así. Si no fuera por mí, nada de esto nos hubiera sucedido. No habría sufrido todas las cosas que sufriste.
The confusion is through the roof. I know, but I can't help it. If it wasn't for me, none of there's an E missing. None of this would have happened. You wouldn't have suffered all those horrible things. Yeah.
Perdón. De seguro, ya debes estar cansado de mis llamadas, aguantando a tu hermana a altas horas de la noche.
Sister. Got it. Sorry, I'm sure you must be tired of all my calls by now. Getting up with your sister at late hours of the night. Yeah.
Y justo cuando tengo una cita en la mañana.
So, especially when I have a date in the morning. Oh, really?
¿Una cita? ¿Por qué no me habías mencionado nada al respecto?
A date? Why didn't you tell me anything about that? Hello?
Charlie, ¿estás allí?
Oh, shit. Charlie, are you still there?
No te lo dijo porque sabría que reaccionarías así.
He didn't tell you because he knew you'd react this way. Ooh. What?
¿Eres tú? Tú planeaste todo esto para él, ¿verdad?
Uh-oh. Oh, is this like what's it called? Like an alternate personality type of thing or something?
Ding, ding, ding.
It's you. You planned all this for him, didn't you?
Charlie no está listo aún para tener citas y lo sabes.
Oh.
Esto es totalmente peligroso y yo no voy a permitirlo. No voy a permitirlo.
Charlie isn't ready for having dates yet. You know that. This is completely dangerous and I won't allow it. I won't allow it.
Ya lo veremos, hermanita.
We'll see. Yeah. Will we? No idea what's going on. What's my name? What is my name? Ooh! Save. Yeah! I remember this time. I like games where you could delete saves. That's so amazing. But that scared the shit out of me. This right here. That's creepy as hell. Never doing that again. Well, damn it, I have to. 10 minutes late. God damn. This can't be possible. What kind of impression am I going to show? Am I going to give showing up this late? I just hope he keeps waiting for me for this whole trip. Or this whole trip will have been in vain. I can't bear the idea of going back home. Just to eat ice cream and listen to the same songs over and over. While they get lost in my imagination and sadness. I wouldn't have to go through all this if I had never fallen in love with him. Right. I hope I'll never see him again. Please, let's hope. Because I don't want to have another incident. I let out a small sigh as I clenched my fist slightly. Due to the helplessness I felt just remembering my ex-boyfriend's face. Okay. There's no use dwelling on this right now. At least I'm close. Close to what? Oh. Look at all these people. Finally, I'm here. Is this a mall? Dot dot dot. Dot 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 times 2. Dot 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 times 3. How odd. We agreed to meet. Oh my god. We agreed the meeting point was at the main entrance doors of the mall. Could he have left? Maybe he thought I wouldn't make it in the end, and the date would be cancelled. But if that were the case, he would have definitely messaged me through the app just to confirm whether we'd still have the date or not. Besides, at first glance, it doesn't seem like anyone is looking for someone else. What a waste of time. All I've done for the last 15 minutes is stand here waiting like an idiot. Perhaps I should walk around a little bit to distract myself. That way, time will pass more quickly. You better text me soon to apologize for keeping me waiting. I'll give him just one chance. Isn't that what you said to your boyfriend? If when the dating app allowed us to make calls, I wouldn't be waiting like an idiot. I cursed their stupid strict security code. Bro, you couldn't send each other your phone numbers? Although, being a bit more realistic, I glanced at my phone, which was terribly damaged. The screen is cracked, the display is failing, the battery overheats, and many other things. Oh my god. At least there's a reason for like our phone shutting off in the most pivotal moments. Yeah, because just having no battery, so stupid. I wouldn't be able to answer even if I wanted to. This old phone can barely get a signal in this place. And then there's that. And the worst part of all, I couldn't pay this month's plan. Oh, Jesus. That's too many things. It's the first and only phone I've had, but I really need an upgrade. You're telling me? Thankfully, the mall has Wi-Fi, and I can avoid all that hassle. I let out a sigh as I opened the app to check my date's profile. Still nothing from him. What a dilemma. All this for a simple blind date. I'll wait for another 5 minutes. If he doesn't show up by then, I'm out of here. Half an hour. I've been waiting for half an hour. I think it's for the best if I don't stay here anymore. I'm just waiting for someone who will never show up. What's so hard for him? What? To just send at least one message? I don't know. At least I would know he's still alive. I just don't want to think that someday something bad could have happened to him just because we agreed to meet in this place. It's a public mall during the daytime, so it's not like he had a car accident. You know he has a car? Or encountered a gang who tried to rob him. Or maybe he got killed because he was mistaken for someone else. What if he had an accident with a gang who tried to kidnap me? Kidnap him! Then kill him? That's a little much, don't you think? Okay. Maybe I'm exaggerating. You are. That sounded really stupid. It did. It really did. Damn it. I hate having anxiety. I should try not to overthink the situation right now. These are just extremist thoughts that sound ridiculous once you say it out loud. Paying attention to that is the worst thing I could do. I just need to clear my mind and stop imagining nonsense once and for all. Okie dokie. A cafe. And a mall. I guess I could take a look. At least I'll be able to focus. Don't ever do that again. At least I'll be able to focus on something other than the murder. No, delay of my date. Also, I could treat myself to something sweet after waiting for a while. I deserve something tasty at least. Look at all these people, bro. So amazing. Hopefully we're getting that. Whatever boba thing that is at the top. I want that. Wow, I didn't expect it to be so cozy. I'll sit in the corner for now. One might expect something very simple for a small cafe like this, but it has everything necessary for a full establishment, and the interior design is so charming that it makes the place perfect. But despite having customers in such a lovely place, it's very odd that there are only 3 people. Usually these places are filled with people who would die just to be near the entrance. You can tell they have a wide variety of sweets and pastries, although a bit expensive for what they offer. Could that be the reason why there aren't many people in here? I didn't bring as much money to spend with 5 minutes of entering a store. It's best to order a milkshake. They look delicious, they're cheap, and I could take advantage of staying here for a while and enjoying the atmosphere. After waiting a couple minutes, a waitress approached to take my order.
Es un gusto poder atenderle. Mi nombre es Cameron. Dígame, ¿qué le sirvo el día de hoy?
Hello, Cameron. It's a pleasure to meet you. I'm Cameron. I'll be your waitress, so tell me. What would you like to order? The waitress said with a somewhat irritated tone of voice, while looking at me indifferently. Maybe making some small talk will cheer up a bit? Are you serious? That's the last thing that they want. Everything on the menu sounds delicious, and honestly, I'd like to break the routine of ordering a simple coffee, you know? This is why I said we shouldn't do this. Oh my gosh. I hate being this person, bro. Okay, bad idea. She works customer service, so please. The waitress's reaction of what I said only made the discomfort and awkwardness fill my body. So yeah, what you're supposed to do is just answer the question. Okay? I should better finish this pitiful situation and order something random. Please do. I'm gonna take the Midori Delight. Is it that up there? Please. Please. The waitress didn't change her expression and just focused on writing down my order.
Ok, es una fantástica elección. En un momento le traeré su pedido.
Okay. You made a wonderful choice. I'll bring your order in a minute. Thank you. I think I now understand why there isn't a lot of people in this place. Is she supposed to jump for joy because you picked the Midori Delight? Ah. Although I can't judge that just by the way she treated me. After all, she didn't treat me poorly or insult me. It was just somewhat intimidating.
Disculpe.
The fuck was that? I shouldn't even care so much about the waitress's attitude. At this point, I probably have that same expression on my face almost every day. Nobody tells me anything.
Disculpe.
In the end, you can't really know what's going on with other people's lives. Wait, is there someone telling me excuse me? Am I just standing in the way? I'm the worst. In the end, you can't really know what's going on with other people's lives and how it affects their mood. Most likely, she just had a bad day.
Disculpe.
Oh my god. Excuse me. I think I got so lost in my thoughts that I didn't notice the fixed stare and furrowed brow of the waitress in front of me.
¿Me está escuchando? Le estoy diciendo que son $5.
Are you ignoring me? I'm telling you it's $5. I'm guessing we didn't get that delicious looking thing up there because it's $5.99.
Si no tiene dinero en efectivo para pagar por su pedido, también aceptamos tarjetas de crédito. Pero no crea que se irá sin pagar por lo que pidió.
If you don't have cash to pay for your milkshake, we also take credit cards. But don't think that you're gonna leave without paying for it. I'm so sorry. Here's the money for the milkshake. Thank you very much, and please forgive me for all the inconvenience. Ooh. Is that mint chocolate chip? After handing over the money, I took out my cell phone and started reviewing old conversations to pretend I was talking to someone. The waitress stared at me strangely for a couple seconds and then left. I sighed in relief immediately. Man, kill me. I don't want to continue like this anymore. Despite everything that has happened so far, I think the day won't end as bad as I imagined. We're drinking a mint milkshake. That's awful. Unless it's just green. But I doubt it. Ignoring everything that just happened, I took a small sip of the milkshake. Honestly, its taste is very peculiar. It's sweet with a smooth and fluffy texture. I would say it's one of the best milkshakes I've ever had. Although it may sound silly, just being able to taste it made my nerves disappear. Being at a slightly secluded table made everything more pleasant. I no longer had that ugly thought from before. I could only focus on watching people through the cafe's window, enjoying their day, relaxing, and letting go of the ongoing responsibilities.
Disculpa.
I wish this moment would last forever, I think it said. Pardon me. I mean, my big mouth. I turned my head only to find the waitress walking towards me. Perhaps there was some issue with the payment? Did something happen?
Me pidieron que le trajera este pequeño regalo.
Someone asked me to send this to you as a gift. Okay. She bought me a small, beautifully decorated slice of strawberry cake, ready to eat. Alongside it was a small, folded yellow paper. Out of obvious curiosity, I opened it immediately. I'm sorry for coming this late, and I genuinely apologize for not being brave enough to come over to your table so that I could apologize properly. And I really hope you still want to have the date with me.
Vaya.
What's so funny?
Si esa es su forma de disculparse, es la más patética que he visto.
If that's his way of apologizing, then it's the most pathetic apology I've ever seen in my life. At least he apologized. Shit. Without realizing it, I read the paper out loud. You dumb... I had to read it! Oh my god. Go. Ignoring my urge to die, I couldn't help but think that what the waitress said was true. despite it being an inappropriate comment. It wasn't even... Wait, she shouldn't be here. Doesn't she have another customer to take their orders or something? I simply watched her struggle to not laugh in my face due to my rather embarrassing situation. Excuse me, who sent all of this?
Sí, fue el chico que está ahí.
Oh yeah, it was that guy over there. I looked to where she was pointing. Most people here were either taking their orders to go or sitting for a while, eating and then leaving. But that guy was the only one without an order and was occasionally looking directly at my table. When he realized I was looking at him, he quickly looked in another direction and pretended to be doing something else. Okay, that's very strange. Why would he send me this cake out of nowhere? Could it be a trap? But if what he wrote in the note is true, then that means he's my blind date. Well, at least he arrived. But how did he knew where I was? How does he know? But let's ignore that fact and just go to, well, at least he arrived. After an hour and a half of delay, of course. Aww. Hello. I took the cake and the milkshake as I stood up to head over to the table where my supposed date was. I could see him fiddling with his hands as he looked out the window, trying to pretend he hadn't seen me. Right. Is he really nervous about all this? It seemed like he gave a small start when he heard me slide my things onto the table, even though it was obvious I was coming over here. It's very odd. Hi! It's nice to finally meet you. I tried to extend my hand to greet him, however, he just kept looking elsewhere while attempting to reciprocate the greeting. Poor thing. He was so nervous, he couldn't stop shifting in his seat. Is he really that excited to meet me? What's wrong? Can't you speak? Or are you scared of me? Relax, I don't bite. Upon hearing my attempt at joking with him, his expression immediately changed, displaying a tender and apprehensive look, coupled with a faint smile.
Lo siento. Es que realmente estaba reuniendo el valor para poder disculparme por la tardanza.
It's just that I was actually really gathering the courage to apologize for being late.
Eso fue muy grosero de mi parte y realmente lo siento. Espero puedas disculparme.
That was very rude of me, and I'm really sorry. I hope you can forgive me. When he finished speaking, he once again averted his gaze, perhaps out of the lingering shame for keeping me waiting all this time, and realizing that during this entire period, all he's done is try to face his fears to speak to me. I feel sorry for him, but it makes me a bit uncomfortable. I wouldn't know why. Still, this could have been avoided if he had just told me he'd be late. Well, at least we're here now. As I looked at him, I noticed his expression becoming increasingly uneasy, and the surrounding silence only made the situation worse. Why does he act this way? Despite being kind to him, he still can't talk to me or look at me. I know he feels bad, but he could at least say something. I let out a small sigh of frustration, of the frustration I was feeling. This is really complicated. I don't want to hurt his feelings, but I also don't want to lie and pretend everything's perfect. After all, showing up out of the blue, apologizing, and buying a cake won't make me forget his lack of commitment. Oh no, I'm a different person. I definitely forgive him immediately. It's cake, and it's free cake. Oh yeah. It's better to tell him the truth. What? Don't worry. This is getting weird. Die! Don't worry. That makes two of us arriving late. I guess that's the first thing we have in common. Don't you think? I think the best thing I can do is give him a moment. After all, the embarrassment he feels must be very overwhelming, and rejecting his apology would be very rude of me. It would, yes. You stupid thing. Immediately, he looked at me with surprise in his eyes. However, with a shy smile, he quickly glanced away. My mere presence seems to make him nervous. Let out a small laugh and decided to take a spoonful of the cake he had brought me. It looked really delicious, and it would be a shame to not start eating it. But how delicious! This is the best cake I've ever tasted. After a few seconds, I could hear a faint murmur from him. It seemed like he wanted to tell me something, so I stopped eating the cake to listen.
¿Y te gustó el pastel?
So, did you like the cake?
Elegí el de fresa porque es mi sabor favorito. Creí que también te gustaría.
I chose strawberry because it's my favorite flavor. I thought you might like it. I noticed, people hate strawberry ice cream, which is so weird. Because strawberry ice cream isn't even that bad. Because I remember seeing a post somewhere where it's like, it was Napoleon ice cream. It was a picture of it. And the caption was like, which flavor gotta go? And everyone agrees strawberry is the worst. I was like, what is wrong with strawberry? I feel like chocolate would have to go. That's my opinion though. Cause I have to be in a certain mood to want chocolate. But that was random. Let me continue. I guess it's a good icebreaker subject. Sure. I loved it. The flavor is simply exquisite. I do like strawberry cheesecake too. I like it when they put that strawberry like puree on it. That's my favorite. Hopefully that's what the cake had. And then this statement would be true, because I would agree. The sweetness of the strawberry and the softness of the cake, along with the cream, make it a feast for the palate. I really appreciate you going through the trouble of buying this for me. But if you really like it that much, it's not fair that only I eat it. But you have some too. His expression changed quickly. He blushed and looked very surprised by what I said.
¿En serio? Pero solo hay una cuchara.
Bro. Really? But there's only one spoon. Do you want to get another one, or? I have to admit it. His extreme shyness is quite entertaining. Right. To watch, as it makes him so nervous. It's just too adorable and makes me feel fondness. Okay. While they kept trying to give me an excuse as to why he couldn't eat it, I took a bit of the cake and unexpectedly shoved it into his mouth, making his face turn even redder, as he simply chewed on it. If you want me to forgive you, it's better if you eat with me. So hush and just enjoy the taste. No, it's not right to talk to him like that, but it's the only way he'll understand that I don't mind sharing his gift. See, that wasn't hard, right?
¿Me disculpas un momento, por favor?
Could you please excuse me for a moment? Sure. In that moment, I saw him taking out a water bottle from his backpack, along with a pill which almost slipped from his trembling hands. I could see how embarrassed he was for not being able to keep his composure. He immediately took the pill he had in his hand somewhat desperately, as if he were trying to end his suffering once and for all. It's definitely the strangest reaction I've seen to something as small as feeding someone a piece of cake. Oh, but it was the same spoon. That was the problem. Was that too much for him? It's clear that he's shy and a bit jumpy, but I didn't think that would bother him. Although, now that I think about it, someone with those qualities would get very anxious if their boundaries were crossed without their consent. Uh-oh, look at us. But I'm such an idiot. I shouldn't have been so reckless with him. I'm sorry if that bothered you or made you uncomfortable in any way. I just wanted you to not be so tense about what happened earlier. I thought giving you some cake would fix that. I'm sorry. Okay. He turned to look at me while silence once again filled our table. His gaze lost as if he had forgotten where we were. I suppose due to the bad time I made him go through. However, I heard him stammer a bit again, as if he were trying to find the right words to tell me something.
Oh, no te preocupes. Es solo que...
Oh, no, don't worry. It's just that,
Estas pastillas son para una condición que tengo desde hace un tiempo. Pero no te preocupes, no es nada grave.
These pills are for a condition I've had for a while, but don't worry, it's nothing serious. Sure.
Además, no hiciste nada malo, así que no es necesario que te disculpes, ¿sí?
Also, you didn't do anything wrong, so there's no need for you to apologize, okay? Yes.
¿Qué tal si mejor hablamos de ti?
What about if we just talk about you? Well, I see. You hadn't mentioned anything about that when we talked on the app. Why didn't you tell me? Despite trying to put on a smile, it was quite clear that he felt bad. It was as if his gaze could only reflect the sadness he was feeling at the moment. I didn't mean to sound too pushy. If you don't want to tell me, I'll understand.
No, está bien. Yo...
No, it's fine. I just...
No quería que creyeras que era alguien raro o débil y luego no hubieras aceptado tener la cita conmigo.
I didn't want you to think that I was weird or weak, and then you wouldn't have agreed to have a date with me. I know it's not your fault, and that you have every right to keep things to yourself hidden until you're ready to tell me, but even so, I would have liked to know that earlier so I wouldn't have behaved so rudely. When I say this out loud, feeling a bit nervous, I placed my hand on his, giving him some gentle strokes to let him know that everything was okay. Judging by his expression, it was clear that the gesture surprised him. Poor thing. I wonder how many people have rejected him just because he has a nervous condition. Don't worry. We just assumed it was a nervous condition. Yeah! Don't worry, you're not weird in any way. You're just a bit different in real life. But the change in attitude is normal. I'd be lying if I said I wasn't dying of nerves on my way here. I understand you perfectly. I could see him blushing as he looked at me in a very adorable way.
Gracias por decir eso. Que nadie me había dicho algo parecido y lo aprecio bastante.
Thank you for saying that. No one has ever said something like that to me before, and I really appreciate it.
Realmente eres una muy buena persona. Y la verdad, ahora me siento un poco mejor sobre mí mismo.
You're actually a really good person, and honestly, I feel a bit better about myself now. You're so sweet. It's like that cake. If you don't mind, I'd like to get to know you better. Would you like to go out again sometime? What I said surprised him a lot. Perhaps he expected a different response from me. Maybe a rejection or something similar. But I think it's best to stay in touch with him. It feels like he needs my support as much as I need his to start my new life. Yes, because breaking up with someone means you starting a whole new life. You've been born again. No, you're the same bitch. Besides, his reactions are so adorable that I couldn't forget them even if I wanted to. It's as if each of his actions were made by a helpless little lamb. Although I couldn't help but notice something. While he looked surprised by my question about staying in touch, his finger kept moving rapidly on the table. Is it normal for your finger to move like that, or...?
Oh, lo siento. Supongo que me emocioné. Definitivamente es un sí. Me encantaría que nos siguiéramos conociendo.
Oh, sorry. I think I got a little carried away. Definitely a yes. I'd love to keep getting to know each other. perfect. I'd better... I heard my spoon hitting the plate, making me suddenly stop talking. Looking down, I saw there was no more cake. What the fuck? Without realizing it, and all of this time we were talking, I finished all the cake along with my shake. God, I don't remember pausing to eat cake, but okay. It's clear that I don't know how to share when it comes to food. How embarrassing. I'm sorry, I know I said I would share the cake with you, but I got carried away by the taste. But I promise to make it up to you next time we go out.
No te preocupes. Después de todo, yo compré el pastel como una forma de disculpa. Así que se podría decir que estamos a mano.
It is so cold in here. Because yay, it's snowing. I'd like to die now. I'd like to die. I hate winter with all of my heart. No worries. After all, I bought the cake as an apology so you could say we're even.
Además, con solo salir contigo una próxima vez, me parece más que suficiente.
Besides, going out with you another time is more than enough. I breathed a sigh of relief. I really didn't think I'd be so kind and gentle. Us? We're surprised that we're nice? I glanced over my shoulder at the clock hanging on the other side of the place. When I saw the time, my stomach churned a bit. I didn't realize I had spent so much time here. Look at that, time flies when you're having fun, right? It was really nice meeting you, but I really have to get back home. See you.
¡Un momento!
Oh my god. Almost, you almost scared me. Wait! I felt his grip on my wrist somewhat forceful. Though it didn't cause much harm, it was a bit exaggerated for someone as timid and nervous as him.
Si no te molesta, ¿te gustaría intercambiar números? Quisiera asegurarme de que llegues a salvo a casa y, bueno, tener un mejor contacto contigo.
If you don't mind, Jesus. Would you like to exchange numbers? Something we should have done already, but okay. I want to make sure you get home safely and, well, have a better way to stay in contact with you. It's true, even though we had talked for a considerable time online, neither of us knew each other's real names. It's probably Charlie. The dating app only allowed us to use preset nicknames, and it was forbidden to share our real names for security reasons. If they noticed you breaking this rule, they could permanently ban you from the app. That is so stupid. A bit exaggerated for my taste, but I guess it's acceptable. You never know what kind of psychopath might be lurking on the internet. Sure, how should I save you? He quickly handed me another yellow paper with his number written on it, looking down as if trying to hide his excitement.
Soy Charlie. Charlie McKay.
I'm Charlie. Charlie McKay. That's a lovely name. It was very nice spending the afternoon with you, Charlie. And I'm D. Ooh. Once again, he looked away while trying to hide his blush. I guess the formal introduction got him a bit excited. He is just so adorable. What the fuck? What's that face? What's going on there? After exchanging numbers... Is that a bug or something? Because what's happening? Okay. I gave Charlie a small hug before leaving the store. When I glanced back, I saw him waving goodbye from his seat. He probably didn't get up because it was probably wet. Yeah. Oh my god. I thought someone was running after me. I was about to be so scared. It's time to go home. Clearly. Is that one of the Ultimatsu brothers? Oh my goodness, it is. And a fucking S. Who did that? I watched that show. That show was hilarious. Highly recommend. Shit. I almost missed the last train home. If I had stayed 5 more minutes at the cafe, I wouldn't have made it in time. I paused randomly. How can it be that the schedule around here keeps getting worse? The last train was supposed to leave in about 20 minutes. And even though there were many people here, you shouldn't have to rush like that. It's so easy to dampen the mood with things as small as these. How do you make ice cream shaped like that? It's for $10? I'd never pay that much for ice cream. Are you dumb? Especially a popsicle like that? Anyways, I'm gonna stop looking at the background. But this time I won't let that happen. Today was a great day. I had some delicious sweets, and my date with Charlie was better than I imagined. I bet. It's a good start considering all the other crap I had to go through earlier. I took out my phone for a moment to see if I could distract myself, but with no internet, there wasn't much to do. I sighed after browsing my gallery for 7 minutes. Full of Sukuna edits. I bet they were so entertaining. I put in my phone, feeling boredom consuming me for more and more. Fortunately, I'm almost home now. Oh! Is this still the train? I can't just be home? Damn! While I was trying to distract myself by looking out the subway window, I felt someone sit down in the seat next to me. Okay. When I turned my head to the side, I found a guy staring at me. Why is he looking at me like that? Could he be someone I know? No, I don't think so. No one knows that I moved to the city. Besides, someone so creepy with such a terrifying stare can't have good intentions. Or maybe I'm just overreacting. Bro. He looks like faceless Ayato. Ew! Oh my god! Maybe he's an art student with a jacket stained in red paint, heading back home. Maybe. We can only dream. Perhaps if I ignore him and pretend he isn't here, I'll get off at the next stop. Oh my god. As I looked away for a moment, I could hear him. There's nobody else on this train? What the hell? As I looked away for a moment, I could hear him starting to breathe somewhat heavily. Despite trying to ignore him and not show any interest, I noticed how he shifted a bit closer to me, to the point where I could feel his breath on my neck. I almost threw up. Oh my god. I can't stand this situation anymore. Then sit down. I think I have to leave before I get to my station. Please get off the train. Get off the train. Get off the train. Yo, this is some New York type shit, bro. Me living in New York? Oh no, I've exposed my location. I felt his hand against mine, caressing me incessantly, until at one point I could feel his hand trying to intertwine his fingers with mine. I definitely have to get out of here. Please do it with haste. Without warning, I got up from my seat and headed as quickly as possible towards the exit doors of the subway. My god. As soon as these opened, I ran out into the street, hoping that asshole wasn't following me. Please don't be behind me. Please. Please. Why did that sound like a gun? Finally, I'm home. Honey, I'm home. What the actual fuck? That better be my door right there, and that better not be a creepy hallway. Because anything could pop up right there. That weirdo, did he wanted to kill me or assault me? I don't know what he wanted to do. Oh god. I have enough of living in a dangerous area at night without some urgent idiot coming to bother me. Luckily there was no one on the streets at this hour. and the neighborhood gangs were not around the corners. Oh my god. But that doesn't mean that the fear I felt all this time is already gone. My god. My breathing was getting more and more agitated. When I looked down, I could see how my hands were shaking uncontrollably. Just thinking about that man breathing on my neck made my stomach turn with pain. I just have to ignore that all that happened. Just have to breathe and try to calm down. Oh, is that our damaged phone? I jumped in fear as I felt my phone ring and vibrate insistently. In my pocket. I quickly took it out to silence it once and for all. Why are you ringing right now? You scared me to death. Huh? Isn't this Charlie's number? Upon opening the notification, I could read the message that had been sent to me. Hello, I know it's a bit late, but I did mention I would write, so forgive me if I startled you. I just wanted to make sure you got home safely. Oh, shit. Also, I apologize if this bothers you. If you'd like, we could just talk again through the dating app. I don't want to bother you, so whatever you decide will be fine by me. Well, I'll stop writing now. It was a tiring day for you. Rest well. Okay. 1. Right? Got my knuckles. Okay. Popping like popcorn. Oh. Let's be honest here. That was obviously Charlie on the train. Unless it wasn't. But then again, I might be right. I don't know. It was very not good. Despite meeting in person, it seems he's still shy around me. Yeah. That would definitely been, oh, now it's getting creepy. Because I feel like when he was saying that, he didn't mean that him texting us was the thing that startled us. Had to have been the train thing. So. But what did he mean by forgive me if I startled you? Could it be about him texting me? No. Well, maybe I did forget that he would send me a message, but I don't think it would be enough to startle me. Or would it? No, I think I'm overthinking it too much. He probably said it because he still feels bad about being late to our date. Well, the reason why I'm saying that it can't possibly be him is because the sweater was like blue. And I'm pretty sure he was wearing a green sweater at the cafe. So, yeah. He really is so adorable. At least reading his message helped me calm down. Well, I better eat something before going to bed. God. Shit, I thought that was Gojo and Ghetto for a second. Goddamn. Oh no. Garlic and a bottle of mystery liquid. Are you kidding me? That bastard, he made me forget I had to buy groceries before getting home. What am I gonna eat now? We had cake. I mean, it wasn't that long ago. I really wish I could have another slice of that strawberry cake Charlie brought me. At least that way I could remember the one good thing that happened today. What the fuck? What just happened? Why do I feel my head a bit lighter? Is that cake? Oh my gosh. Huh? Is that cake? I don't remember this piece of cake. It looks like the one Charlie brought me today. Maybe I bought it somewhere else and didn't realize it? Maybe. Well, that cake won't eat itself, so... You're not supposed to eat sweets before you go to sleep because you'll have nightmares, but... You know what? Go ahead. All the balls. Taking a spoonful of the cake, I could feel the flavor enveloping me completely. It was so delicious that it seemed to erase my worries. I could only think about how delightful it was on the date. And I had it in the afternoon. Oh, I had. I'll definitely invite him out again. Well, I better start getting ready for bed. I have to go grocery shopping early tomorrow. After finishing the cake, I washed the plate and went to brush my teeth. At least we did that. Thank you. Do not scare me ever again. It's a capybara. As I entered my room, I took off my clothes and put on my pajamas to get ready for bed. Let's see what else is in this room. Little plush at the floor, looking dead. Oh my god, is that Puppy Cat? So cool. I love Puppy Cat. I actually have no idea who else everyone else. That's probably just a random figure of a fox boy. So. I let out a small yawn before placing my phone on the nightstand and plugging it in, that the battery would be fully charged in the morning. Watch, it's not. Now it's sweet old bedtime. Oh no! Oh no! Turning off the lights, I slowly approach my bed. I'm beat. I'm about to... I begin to nestle between my sheets, cuddling my stuffed animals, feeling like I'd fall asleep at any second. Hopefully we just fall asleep and nothing creepy happens. Right before I sleep, I should text him back. Don't worry. If you want, we can go out another day. In fact, we could go somewhere else in the city. But I'm going to sleep now. See you tomorrow. I hope you have a good night, Charlie. Very slow text. Please stop. Don't do this. Was I supposed to say something? Because don't ever do that again. Maybe I should check. I thought that was gonna do something, but I didn't see anything, so. I'm all good. Peepo. Peepo. Oh shit, where's my cursor? It's gone. Never mind. Oh no, it was the same sweater. It was just really dark because the train automatically lost all of its light. You're welcome. You're welcome. Oh. Oh, what a transition, right? Wow, that was so fun. This isn't though. Okay. I feel like there was something. Or am I bugging? That would have been the perfect, like, way to end it though, right? Let me load. I'm gonna skip. Skip. Oh, wait. I feel like something does happen depending on your choices, maybe. Or maybe I'm just stupid. Let's, how do you know where I was? How did he know where I was? Besides, how can I know if it's really him? He never called me to confirm the exact place in the mall. Plus, the cafe is very far from the meeting point. We've only talked through chat and I still haven't received any messages from him. He's been following me all this time? He doesn't seem like a potential danger from this distance. I don't want to take the risk and end up in the news with my face all blurry, with the headline saying dead body, full of bullets found in an empty lot.
Disculpa, ¿todo está bien?
Excuse me, is everything okay? Yeah, everything's fine. I said with my voice trembling slightly. I could feel the fear taking hold of me. I immediately stood up from my seat to approach this guy. Although, I can't help feeling some fear for him. Because of the choice we made. All this is so strange that something isn't right. But I can't make it obvious. I have to keep everything under control if I want to keep this guy away from me. Without him noticing, I took his gift and threw it in the trash before reaching his table and sitting down. It's better not to give him the satisfaction of me accepting his apologies. Oh my gosh! Hello? The guy just averted his gaze and fiddled with his hands, trying to ignore that I had just greeted him. Oh my. What a bitch. Yeah, let me throw away the cake. I'm not accepting his apology, so I'm gonna throw away the cake. Rude. Perfectly good food. Too. You just wasted food. You're gonna regret that later when you open your fridge and it's empty, bitch. That's what you get. Yeah. Yeah. That was so rude. I hate when people waste food. It's disrespectful. It really gives me a bad feeling. I need to get out of here soon. So the sweater is green. So on the train, when I see blue, I'm gonna point it out. I took a deep breath to be able to speak as soon as possible and end this nightmare and block this weirdo for good. Damn! I hate this. Listen, this was all a bad idea. Meeting a stranger is the worst thing I could have done. I waited for you for a long time, but you never showed up. I even hoped you'd send me a message, but you did nothing. And now, you just suddenly appeared and know exactly where I was. And on top of it, oh. And to top it off, you buy me a damn cake as if that's enough to overlook all this. The guy seemed nervous, to the point of trembling with the nerves he surely felt. He tried to speak, but I didn't allow it. Because we're the bitchiest bitch ever. I didn't care that he was going to tell me what he was going to tell me, or if there was an explanation for this entire situation. I just wanted to get away from him as soon as I could. I only came to tell you that I don't want to see you again. Just forget about me and my existence. Die. Pitifully. And don't even think about following me. Believe me, I'll notice. No, you won't, dummy. And if you do, I'll call the police without hesitation. Got it? If you really are who you say you are, I don't want to know more about you. Don't try to find me, and don't send me any more messages. I don't want to, nor do I intend to read the pathetic apologies of a sick person like you. Just stay away from me. That was literally awful. We could have just said, forget it. You know how easy that is? I just did it. That's how easy it was. I walk away from the place without bothering to look back at him. That guy, his behavior. I shook my head slightly and continued walking. I still don't feel confident enough to go back home. He might be following me even though I threatened him. What the hell? I entered the bookstore still feeling afraid. I could sense that I was being watched. Because of that, I could hear my heart beating rapidly. Is that Broken Colors? It has to be. In the middle right there. And then, I'm sorry. Wait a goddamn minute. I know some of these. BBW. And oh god, I had a feeling I was gonna see it at some point. Look. Fucking John Doe at the bottom. And if there are other references, I wouldn't know. There's the 14 Days with You, right? Yeah. And of course your boyfriend, duh. But I actually don't know the other ones. Whatever that is, the light bulb with the wings, the apple on fire, that skull thing. What is that at the top? A ring? And then there's like a sea and then a snowflake. I'm not gonna go so far as to say it's winter crows because I don't know. The BBW thing? And then that cat at the bottom. I think that's just a cat, but I don't know. Anyways, this is stupid. My breathing became increasingly agitated. Okay, that's your fault. And my vision became somewhat blurry. I'm scared? Of what? I heard my phone ring a couple times. I decided to take it out and see who was calling me. An unknown number? It's him. It must be him. Damn! Look at you. But how does he have my number? Is he crazy? He probably is looking for me the moment I left the cafe. We're in a public space. I knew his vibe was bad. He's a damn stalker. Jesus, that's the sound that it makes when you hang up? Awful. I quickly hung up the call and blocked the number to prevent him from calling me again. I hid among the bookshelves in the furthest section. I pretended to be looking for something among the books to avoid arousing suspicion. I just hope he doesn't find me. It seems I'm safe for now. Does it? Thank goodness. Are we done freaking out? Yeah. That was so unnecessary. I felt my anxiety and fear slowly leaving my body. This is the last time that you'll meet a stranger from an app. It wasn't even that, like, serious. That was so... What an over-exaggerator. It'd be better to find a way to escape from the mall without him noticing. But for now, I'll keep browsing these books, maybe even buy a self-defense one in case I run into that guy again. Yeah, so that you could throw it at him. Suddenly, I felt a hand resting on my shoulder, causing me to jump a little. Hello? I turned around and saw a red-haired guy in front of me. It nearly gave me a heart attack. I thought it was the weirdo from the cafe.
Perdóneme, pero ¿usted sabe dónde puedo encontrar el nuevo libro de Fox Hunter? ¿O ya se agotaron?
Oh, he thinks I work here. Excuse me, but do you know where I can find the new Fox Hunter book? Or have they sold out?
Si ese es el caso, ¿podría decirme cuándo vendrían las próximas ediciones?
If that's the case, could you tell me when the next editions will come? How would I know that? Only someone who worked... I see what's going on here. How awkward. Sorry, but I don't work here.
Ay, disculpa,
Yeah.
no me di cuenta. Es que llevas el mismo tipo de ropa a la de los empleados de este lugar.
What? Sorry, I didn't realize. It's just that you're dressed like the employees here? What the hell? The guy smiled a bit embarrassingly, but I didn't pay much attention to him. My mind is still on alert from the scare I had a while ago.
Soy yo otra vez.
It's me again? What?
No quiero molestarte o sonar grosero, pero te ves algo mal.
I don't mean to bother you or sound rude, but you look a little off.
¿Te encuentras bien? ¿O hay algo en lo que te pueda ayudar?
Are you okay, or is there something I can help you with? Help me. I really need to learn to be more subtle with my emotions. You had a mini panic attack. How do you be subtle with that? Although thinking about it, maybe that weirdo will stay away from me if he sees me with someone else. Maybe that way I can finally get rid of him. Yeah, that's what you do. For a person like him. You go with someone else, just so he could end up following that person too. And then doing something bad to them. But I'm not sure if it's wise to tell another stranger what happened with that guy. I should tell them, or should I just pretend like nothing happened? Take the risk. Don't take the risk. Save. Oh. God. So creepy. Go back. I'm taking the risk. Let's see what happens to this person. I think I'm gonna take the risk. It's the best thing to do at this point, actually. I took a deep breath as he kept looking at me with an expression that only showed concern. I made the worst decision of my life. Today I came to meet my date, and well, he's basically a stranger I met online. He's harassing me. The nigga literally just sent you a cake and wrote a note. Dramatic. Dramatic. But seriously, I felt that I knew enough about him to meet him in person. Never imagined this would happen. This is so stupid. Although I told him not to dare to follow me or contact me just a moment ago, I got a call from an unknown number, and I'm sure he's looking for me in the mall right now. The guy's expression changed immediately when he heard me say that.
¿Es en serio? No te preocupes, ¿sí? Puedo acompañarte para que no te pase nada.
How kind of you. Seriously, don't worry, okay? Breathe. Seriously? Don't worry, okay? I can accompany you so that nothing happens to you. While he was saying that, he looked around as if he were making sure no one was trying to approach us, or rather me. I definitely felt a bit better seeing that this guy didn't plan to do anything weird with me. I could feel how I slowly started to feel relieved thanks to his company. He seemed like someone who genuinely tries to help a person in trouble instead of just ignoring them and going on their way like everyone else.
Por cierto, olvidé presentarme. Me llamo Jeremy.
By the way, I forgot to introduce myself. My name is Jeremy. Hello, Jeremy. He extended his hand towards me, expecting me to return the greeting. With a small smile, I shook his hand. Despite having doubted him at first, I had to admit that thanks to his company, I could feel a little safer. Nice to meet you, Jeremy. My name is Dee. I really appreciate your help with all this.
No hay de qué. No me parece correcto ignorar a una persona que está en un potencial peligro. Es un gusto ayudarte.
You're welcome. I don't think it's right to ignore someone who might be in danger. It's a pleasure to help you. Whoopsies. The guy smiles sweetly as he continues to browse through some books, attentive in case someone gets too close, occasionally touching my shoulder to signal that I should move closer to him just in case he suspects someone.
¡No deberías estar aquí! ¡No deberías estar aquí! ¡No deberías estar aquí! ¡No deberías estar aquí! ¡No deberías estar aquí!
Dame un momento.
Should I now or later? What the fuck was that? I'm sorry. What was that? Let me take a breather. I'm sorry. What the fuck is that in the back? There's too much stuff happening right now. Give me a moment. Don't leave me. You're stupid. Oh my god. I'm gonna die. Yeah. I'm gonna die. Definitely. I watched as he answered the call without moving too far away from my side, pretending to search for some books to at least try to ignore what he was talking about. I would actually like to die. That'd be so nice. Just end all the suffering. It's probably something urgent, and he might have to leave. Oh, I thought I saw something. I am so paranoid now. What the fuck? Well, at least I have some time to figure out how to escape from this place.
Genial. Me llamaron del trabajo.
No, please don't leave. Please don't leave. Great. They need me at my job again. Don't worry. Anyway, I have to get back home before it gets too late. Thank you for taking the trouble to help me with, well, you know.
No me refería a que ya me debía ir.
I didn't mean that I should leave now.
¿Qué pasa si ese tipo aún
What
te
if
está
that guy's still
buscando?
looking for you?
No lo permitiré. No me importa si me regañan por
I'm gonna
llegar tarde.
die.
No me apartaré de ti hasta que estés a
Yeah,
salvo.
I've accepted my fate. No, I won't allow it. I don't care if I get scolded for being late. I won't leave you until you're safe.
Así que, ¿me permitirías acompañarte a casa? ¿O al menos dejarte cerca de ahí?
So, would you allow me to accompany you home or at least drop you off nearby? Please say yes, you stupid thing! You're so worried all the time. I'm worried. No, he's crazy. If you say no to this, I'll kill you myself. It was clear that he was genuinely concerned about my well-being. Damn it. Why the hell wasn't he my blind date? I feel like it wouldn't matter. If he was late, you'd probably be like, "You're a creep and a weirdo. I'm throwing your food that you sent me away. Goodbye." Yeah. again, there's just that weird shadow standing back there, and it's creeping me the fuck out. So I'd like to get away from this place. And this shit needs some fucking WD-40. I'm the unluckiest person in the world. I ended up matched with this damn stalker, and not someone kind and gentle like Jeremy. Who the fuck you? This is undoubtedly the worst day of my life in this place. At least Jeremy makes it not so terrible. Now I'm scared to click anymore because some weird shit's gonna happen. And even though I know it's very contradictory of me to walk away from a stranger and then be with another stranger and let this person take care of me and even consider letting him take me home, I feel that at least Jeremy is not a bad person and doesn't need to pose any harm to me, unlike the other sick guy. Oh my fuck. He gives me confidence and security. Thank you. I suppose you could accompany me to the metro station? And not on the train, conveniently? You're so stupid. Dumb, even. But I still don't trust him entirely. Die horribly. I thought Jeremy was a good person and not someone weird like the guy at the cafe. What? And he is. But why are we talking like there's two people in our heads? Well, but I don't want to attempt my luck at this point. I better stop thinking about all this. It seems like I'm just having an internal monologue, like when I was in high school. I grabbed a self-defense book and along with Jeremy, we went to pay for our respective books at the cash register, while he made sure no one got too close to me. I don't want to be on the train. Upon leaving the bookstore, Jeremy and I started talking a bit about how I ended up in this situation. Mainly because I felt someone was following me, and honestly, the conversation might help me ignore that horrible feeling for a moment. Okay. Because I'm remembering why I'm doing this in the first place is to see if that blinking part would change. And it's probably going to now because of what I did. So, yeah, we're definitely gonna see Charlie at the end, probably, I think. Definitely. I'm so excited. I'm so excited to see you excited. This is gonna be awful, bro. I tried to explain everything that happened in my previous city and the disaster caused by my ex-boyfriend, so that he would understand why I decided to start my new life here. Oh, that's why it's a new life. Because it's like, you know. On his part, he started to explain why he hadn't been called before work. Oh, why he had been called before work and why this was already routine for him. But at one point he changed the subject.
Oye, sé que esto sonará raro y puedes decir que no si te incomoda, pero si ese tipo aún está por aquí, sería bueno que sepa que alguien te acompaña, como tu novio o algo así.
What? That's stupid. No, wait. I know this might sound weird. You can say no if it makes you uncomfortable. But if that guy's still around, it would be good for him to know that someone is with you, like your boyfriend or something. Why would we tell him we had a boyfriend? We're on a dating site. I immediately furrowed my brow. Is he trying to imply something?
No es lo que piensas. Solo digo que podríamos tomarnos de la mano. Así podré asegurarme que sigues conmigo por si algo sucede.
Okay, that's not what I meant. I just meant that we could hold hands so I can make sure you're still with me if something happens. Well, that's a bit cliche, but I guess it would be okay after all. It's to keep that weird away from me. And we didn't see that whole part that happened. It was just me. I nodded slightly and gently took Jeremy's hand, intertwining his fingers with mine to feel a bit more secure. The way to the subway station was very peaceful and better than I expected. Jeremy continued explaining to me how, at work, they often asked him to cover shifts for his colleagues because it was tough being a bartender. Okay, He told me that despite genuinely liking his job, dealing with all kinds of people every night could be somewhat stressful. Somewhat? However, before parting ways, he gave me a business card with the bar's address, his name, and his phone number, making sure I could call or drop by whenever I wanted. Besides that, he asked me to try texting him once I got home, wanting to ensure everything was okay. Once I boarded the metro, I quickly saved his number and assured him I would do so before leaving. The strange guy didn't show up again, nor did I receive any other weird calls on my way home. Why would you? You blocked the number. Either way, I wouldn't have any means of being contacted. And if you tried something, I could trust telling Jeremy what was going on, and he would surely help me to solve it. I let out a sigh and simply waited to reach my destination. Please stop. Oh shit. I thought that the train thing would happen again. Home sweet home, I guess. Alright, I should write to Jeremy that I arrived without any trouble. Hi Jeremy, I arrived home a moment ago. Seriously, thank you. I thank you so much for everything you did for me today. You're probably working right now, so I'll stop writing to avoid bothering you. Have a good night and rest when you get home, okay? Goodbye. I'm starving. I better find something to eat for dinner. You know, it'd be even weirder if the cake was there because we threw it out. That'd be crazy. I took my phone into my pocket and let out a small sigh. Despite being hungry, it was already too late, and I really didn't have the energy after everything that happened today. I'll just have something light and head straight to bed. I placed my book, my new book, on the kitchen counter, then headed to the fridge. Okay, still nothing. Good. What does it say? Whatever, I'm more sleepy than hungry anyway. Okay. Tomorrow morning I'll go buy groceries. Besides, I could invite Jeremy. I don't think he minded accompanying me. Please. I'm literally so terrified right now. Oh my god. Oh, the light is off. I'm so scared, please. And then turned off. Okay, everything is the same. I'm shielding, kind of. This is my shield. I wonder if Jeremy was kind to me just because he genuinely needed to help. Sorry, I was covering my mouth. Probably, or maybe he did it because he wanted something from me. Oh God, I shook my head slightly. It's better not to dwell on that. After all, I just wanted to make friends. So dark. My eyes feel heavier and heavier. I'm not sure if I can hold on much longer. Okay, this is it. It's gonna be good night. Okay, good night. Oh my God. Please stop. Please stop. Please stop. Please stop. Oh my God. Oh my gosh. I don't really want to exhaust any more options. This is like more scary than anything. Please go. Just load the game. Let's not take the risk and see what happens. I shouldn't tell him anything. At this point, I can't take any more risks. Nothing's wrong. Don't worry about me. The guy looked at me attentively with an expression of suspicion and confusion. Perhaps I'm wrong in not accepting help, but it's for the best. I don't want to be in danger anymore.
Está bien, no tomaré más de tu tiempo entonces. Cuídate.
Oh, it's okay. I won't take any more of your time then. Take care. Oh God. The guy was... Is that thing gonna happen again though? Please don't. The guy was clearly walking away. Clearly seeking someone's help with the book he was looking for. The sense, no. The serene atmosphere of the bookstore gradually makes me forget about everything that happened. After all, it's been a while, and the stalker hasn't reappeared, or tried to call me again. I might be even considering buying a book. Some have caught my attention, particularly those about self-defense. I picked one that seemed very interesting, but I exited the section where I was. I accidentally bumped into someone falling to the ground. Again?
¡Ay, no! ¿Te encuentras bien?
Please stop. Please. Spare me. Please. Oh no! Are you alright? Am I? When I raised my gaze, I saw a tall guy with black hair extending his hand to help me. I'm fine. Sorry, I didn't see you. You didn't? Nigga's tall. The way the guy had helped me. Please. And then had me closer only made my nerves escalate. So I moved away a bit, making him chuckle at what I said.
No hay nada de qué disculparse. Fue mi error. Quizás no debía caminar tan rápido. Es solo que quería comprar un libro y no me di cuenta que había alguien aquí.
There's nothing to apologize for. It was a mistake. Maybe I shouldn't have walked so fast. I just wanted to buy a book and didn't realize someone was here.
Dime, ¿no
At
te
a
hice
bookstore.
daño, o sí?
Like, let's be honest here. Tell me, I didn't hurt you, did I? I'm fine, but I insist it was definitely my fault. I should have paid more attention to my surroundings. I'm really sorry. Just that I have a lot on my mind. His expression suddenly changed, showing clear concern towards me.
Oh, ¿te encuentras bien? Si algo malo te pasó, puedo tratar de ayudarte.
Are you okay? If something bad happened to you, I could try and help you cheer up a little.
Tal vez no sirva de
Bye.
mucho, pero podría tratar de hacerte algo de compañía y tal vez ayudarte a que puedas olvidar por un rato lo que te está inquietando.
Maybe it won't be much, but I could try keeping you company and maybe help you forget for a while what's bothering you.
O si solo quieres hablar, también puedes desahogarte conmigo de lo que sea que te haya sucedido. Prometo no juzgarte sin importar lo que pasó.
Or if you just want to talk, you can also vent to me about whatever happened to you. I promise I'm not going to judge you no matter what happened. This guy is too attentive, but something about him intrigued me too much. As if it was something familiar. After a couple seconds, I noticed that we're still holding hands. When did I read that? Although it didn't seem to bother him at all. I quickly pulled my hand away and stepped back. Excuse me, but I think I'll pay for this book and go home.
También, si lo prefieres, podría invitarte a comer.
Also, if you prefer, I could invite you for a meal. It's almost like what I just said went right over. But that's fine, I guess.
No sería como una cita, pero al menos es una forma de pedirte disculpas luego de haberme chocado contigo de esa manera tan brusca.
There's a lot of other things you could be doing rough, but let's not dwell on it. This shit is scary, bro. So, yeah. Wouldn't be like a date, but at least it's a way to apologize for bumping into you in such a rough way. Uh-huh. Okay. That sounded a bit strange.
Además, podría servirte para olvidar tus problemas un rato.
Plus, it might help you forget your problems for a while.
¿Qué dices? ¿Aceptas?
What the f***? What do you say? Would you be up for that? Are you up for it? What the f***? This is a question, bitch. There's nothing else. What? That's not an answer, you dumb bitch. Sure, why not?
Perfecto. Te acompaño que pagues tu libro y nos vamos.
Dude, what the fuck? Perfect. Let's go pay for your book and then we'll leave. He seems harmless. If something strange happens, I'll just run and shout to the nearest security guard. With what, pepper spray? This guy seems extraterrestrial. As we walked together towards the cashier, he seemed notably cheerful. As if he won the lottery or gotten something he had wanted for a while. Could inviting a stranger for a meal be the most exciting thing that has ever happened in his life? That's really sad. Damn, we are just the worst. When paying for my book, he offered to carry it for me, which was a bit silly as it wasn't that heavy. But I suppose he's trying to be a gentleman or something like that. At times I glanced at him and caught myself staring at him oddly. But it seemed not to bother him. He simply smiled and continued walking towards the food court. Okay. What the f***?
Entonces, ¿qué te gustaría comer?
So, what would you like to eat?
¿Tal vez algún dulce? Los helados de pop-up son una gran opción. Aunque también podrías ordenar algún postre en la oaxaqueña. Pero si quieres comer alguna otra cosa, podrías probar algo de Queen Bee. Tienen una de las mejores hamburguesas que he probado.
This is weird. Perhaps something sweet. The ice cream at Popov's are a great choice, although you could also order dessert at that word. But if you'd like something else, you could try something from Queen Bee. They have some of the best burgers I've ever eaten.
Tú solo pide, yo invito.
Just order what you want, my treat. Okie dokie. I love when people buy me food. It's like the best thing in the world. Clearly. The stomach pain hit me again when he suggested eating something sweet. My mind could only imagine the face of the guy from the cafe and his stupid gift. Honestly, I didn't have any appetite for something like that. In fact, I wouldn't even want to think about something that reminds me of that guy. Okay. Well, I don't really feel like having something sweet, you know? How about something spicy? Do you think you can recommend something good with that?
¡Claro! Adoro lo picante. Vuelvo enseguida. Sé justo el lugar donde pedir unas buenas salitas picantes.
Of course, I love spicy food. I'll be right back. I know just the place to get some great spicy wings. This is just experimental. Please do not regard. Okay. Yeah, his reaction was quite unexpected. He was overly excited as if I had read his mind. Before leaving, he handed me my book and happily went to get the food. I waited for him for about 10 minutes at one of the many available tables in the place. But I couldn't help but remain alert. Even though some time had passed, I couldn't shake off the thought of the guy from the cafe might still be looking for me around the place. While I looked around to make sure the cafe stranger wasn't nearby, the other guy returned, startling me as he spoke from behind my shoulder.
¿Se te perdió algo o alguien?
Did you lose something or someone? What? Once I turned around, I noticed he was also scanning the area, as if he was trying to help me find what I was looking for. I chuckled a bit at his exaggerated scanning of the place. I love the place. Realizing how silly it was to feel that way right now. After all, if the weird guy dared to approach me, I could ask this guy for help with them. Right. You can tell just by looking at him that with a single punch, he could send you straight into the morgue. I didn't lose anyone nor anything. I just thought you left with the food and left me here all by myself. He looks surprised for a moment, then chuckles at my comment.
Sé que dije que adoraba lo picante, pero no es para tanto. Mira, aquí te traje este combo especial para ti y solo para ti.
I know I said I love spicy food, but it's not that I'm obsessed with it. Here, I got you the special combo, just for you. He sliced the box full of spicy wings, along with some fries and various dressings. While I devour one ring... While I devour one wing after another, the guy simply watched me eat attentively, as if enjoying my company without needing anything in return. However, I noticed something. So what were you doing going to the bookstore? You didn't buy anything after bumping into me. I thought you were going to buy the book you saw in the window. What happened? He blushes a bit as he looks directly into my eyes and takes my free hand on the table.
Pues en realidad no quería exactamente un libro, ¿sabes?
Well, actually I didn't exactly want a book, you know?
Te vi a través del ventanal de la librería y me llamaste la atención. Pero no tenía una buena excusa para hablarte, así que entré para ver si podía al menos ayudarte a buscar un libro y así conversar sin parecer un rarito.
I saw you through that window and you caught my attention, but I didn't have a good excuse to talk to you. So I went inside to see if I could at least help you find a book and start a conversation without seeming like a weirdo.
Sin embargo, por estar muy apresurado, choqué sin querer contigo.
However, in my haste, I accidentally bumped into you.
No pensé que así sería la forma en la que nos conoceríamos. Me vi como un idiota haciéndote caer al suelo de esa forma. Y realmente me disculpo por eso.
It didn't even cross my mind that this would be the way we'd met. I feel like an idiot making you fall like that, and I truly apologize for it. He smiled again and chuckled after saying that, seeming embarrassed by anything that had happened. Oh, unembarrassed. Despite his somewhat silly response, it was really genuine, more than I expected. I really wish he were my date. He was your date, you dumbass. Stupid. As I felt him gently squeeze my hand, I couldn't help but notice his eyes. In fact, I hadn't noticed the difference in color until now. He's quite unique.
Por cierto, mi nombre es Charles. Un gusto conocerte, calabacita.
Pumpkin? By the way, my name is Charles. Charles. Right. Pleasure to meet you. Pumpkin. Okay, that's new. No one in my life has ever called me that in such a peculiar way. But I guess at this point it doesn't matter. I'll just ignore it for now. Besides, it's not an ugly nickname, so who cares? I think it is. Because someone else says Pumpkin and I don't exactly enjoy that person's presence. I like your name. Mine is D.
Pero qué nombre tan bonito. Suena tan único y fascinante. Al igual que tú.
What a beautiful name. Sounds so unique and fascinating, just like you. I couldn't help but blush instantly at hearing him say that. My name wasn't really anything special, but somehow hearing him say something like that just made my nerves come back. While he stared into my eyes, I briefly looked at my phone and got a bit startled at the time. If I didn't leave soon, I'd be very late getting home. I'm sorry, I have to go. Thanks for the meal, Charles. Maybe we could hang out another day. Can I have your number? Can I? Yes. I saw him hesitate for a moment and step back a bit, perhaps still not thinking I needed to leave so soon from here. However, he spoke again after releasing a sigh, now having a somewhat more serious look than before.
Me encantaría, pero ahora mismo no lo tengo conmigo. Lo olvidé en mi casa sin querer antes de venir aquí.
I would love to, but I don't have it with me right now. I accidentally left it at home before coming here.
Pero si te parece bien, puedes darme tu número. Prometo que te escribiré una vez llegue, ¿sí?
But if it's okay with you, could you give me your number? I promise to text you once I get back. Oh, well, that's fine. I didn't make much of it and simply wrote my number on his hand with a pen I had in my pocket. So we had a pen in our pocket the whole time. We couldn't use it as a weapon last time? What's going on there? Right. Stab him in the eyeball. We were on the train. We were so close. He was so close to us. He was breathing down our neck. And we didn't think to stab him in the eyeball? Okay. After taking my book and saying goodbye, I headed as quickly as possible towards the exit. Starlux Coffee. Great. It seems that my bad luck found me again. I saw some people taking refuge from the rain under nearby buildings. However, not having anything to cover myself with, I couldn't just run into the metro station. It wasn't too far away, and I wouldn't want to catch a cold just from running in the rain for a week. While pondering what to do, I heard a familiar voice behind me.
¿Necesitas ayuda?
Need a hand? Sure. I turned around and saw him with an umbrella in hand and a wide smile on his face. Charles!
Veo que aún no terminamos nuestra no cita.
Seems like our not date isn't over yet.
Es broma, pero ya fuera de juegos.
Just kidding. Just kidding. But seriously.
Si quieres puedo ayudarte con este amiguito, aunque eso significa acompañarte a tu casa.
If you... if you want to. I can help you out with this little guy, but that means walking you back home.
Claro, solo si te parece bien.
Of course, only if you're okay with it. We're not gonna get a choice. He showed me an umbrella he had in his hand, waiting for a response. This is really very convenient. It's a bit scary. Wait, did he already have an umbrella with him? I hadn't noticed it before, or maybe I didn't pay attention. No, he did not have an umbrella, you dunce. Okay. Setting aside all these uncertainties, I realized he was still staring at me, waiting for an answer. I really feel like I don't have any other option, right? If I decline, I'll have to walk in the rain, and I'd probably end up catching a cold. I can't just simply not go to work now. I really need the money.
Entonces,
So,
¿aceptas o
you're okay with that, or?
prefieres quedarte aquí y seguir esperando que la lluvia pare? Aunque no parece que eso vaya a ocurrir pronto, si me lo preguntas.
Would you rather stay here and keep waiting for the rain to stop? Though it doesn't seem like it's going to happen soon, if you ask me. Because you're the weatherman. You can control that. I nodded while rolling my eyes. Approaching him as we exited the mall, ready to share the umbrella and shield ourselves from the rain. We walked silently in the rain. He seemed to enjoy the scenery, maintaining a calm expression on his face while holding the umbrella handle. I feel the need to clarify things. I feel like if I don't, this guy will end up inviting himself to my apartment or something like that. Shut up. God damn! Stop talking! Stop thinking! And just go. Who cares? I don't. Takes me a moment to decide to speak. Right. Listen. I'm watching you, buddy. I'm watching you. I don't want you to misunderstand things. I don't want you to accompany me home or anything like that. I'd be content if you just walked with me to the train station. He smiles at me. Not looking absolutely surprised or disappointed by what I've said.
Oh, pero parecía que ya éramos muy cercanos.
You slick son of a bitch. Wow. Wow. Aw, but it seemed like we were already so close.
Digo, después de todo, estamos demasiado juntos bajo el paraguas ahora mismo. ¿No lo crees?
Do you want fellatio now or later? Is that what's happening? Because I'd be content with now.
Oh, pero digo, después de todo, estamos demasiado juntos bajo el paraguas ahora mismo. ¿No lo crees?
Interesting. I mean, after all, we're so close under the umbrella right now, don't you think? The sarcasm in his tone is too evident when he said that. But it was true. Now that you mention it, if it was embarrassing, sharing an umbrella meant we had to be very close. Would you like to share? Never. Don't. You know what? Forget it. Forget it. I won't even say it. I could even feel his body heat, and at times my hand brushed against his hip. He blushes a bit, but doesn't take his eyes off me.
No te preocupes, lo entiendo. Solo estoy bromeando y molestándote un rato.
Don't worry, I get it. I'm just joking and teasing you a bit.
No debes darle tanta importancia. Además, tengo otras cosas que hacer algo lejos de aquí de todas formas. Pero al menos disfruto de este momento y de serte útil de alguna manera.
Interesting. You shouldn't take it too seriously. Besides, I have other things to do. Somewhere far from here anyway. But I'm at least enjoying this moment and being useful in some way to you. Stop doing that. Being useful. He refers to helping me with the umbrella. It was helpful, but it's not that big a deal. As we walked, we kept bumping into each other. Although he tried not to make it too obvious, his embarrassed expression said it all. I felt my cheeks blush a bit. I had to admit that having him closer allowed me to appreciate how attractive he was. However, I could see him smiling in a somewhat mischievous way and slowly getting closer to my face. This caught me by surprise, causing me to slip accidentally. Fortunately, before falling completely, he grabbed my hand, I was gonna say waist, to prevent me from hurting myself. Once I stood up again, I saw him chuckle a little.
En serio, eres algo especial, calabacita.
You're really something else. I bet I am.
Solo estoy molestándote. No te tomes las cosas tan en serio. Solo es una bromita de amigos, ¿sí?
I'm just teasing. Don't take things so seriously. It's just a friendly joke, right?
Aunque si con una simple broma reaccionas así, será mejor que te vigile muy bien.
But if you react like that to a simple joke, I'd better keep a close eye on you. This means nothing. You're the one who got too close to me without warning at the very wrong time. He noticed my annoyance and decides to keep walking as if none of that had happened. Although he never removes that smile from his face. After a couple of meters, he seems a bit restless, as if he had a constant thought bothering him. I touch his shoulder to snap him out of it, and he smiles again. Perhaps he has too many things to deal with. That reminded me, he said he had something far away to do. Maybe it was getting late for him and he's just kindly accompanying me. Is something bothering you? I know that's none of my business. But if you have something to do, it's better to continue your path and not be late for that place.
No es para tanto. Solo tengo muchas cosas en mi cabeza últimamente que aún no puedo descifrar. Es algo tonto en realidad.
It's not that big a deal. I just have a lot on my mind lately that I can't decipher. It's actually silly.
Además, no tengo tanta urgencia de ir ahí. Solamente es una reunión familiar o algo por el estilo.
Plus, I'm not in such a hurry to go there. It's just a family gathering or something like that.
Si te soy honesto, realmente no me importa.
If I'm honest with you, I really don't care. A family gathering? Well, I have nothing to do with that. Luckily, we're just a couple of blocks away from the metro. So if you want, you can leave me here and go to your meeting.
¿Qué? No. Te acompañaré hasta que estés dentro de la estación. Así al menos sabré que estás en un lugar seguro.
What? No. I'll accompany you until you're inside the station. That way, at least, I'll know you're in a safe place.
Es lo mínimo que puedo hacer. Piensa que hago esto como el cuidado de un ángel guardián.
It's the least I can do. I think of it as me being a guardian angel. Did he just say guardian angel? That image I saw before was not of an angel. So don't ever lie to me. He doesn't even let me process his response and he immediately winks teasingly. He laughs again without taking his eyes off me.
Realmente es divertido pasar tiempo contigo. No me había divertido así en mucho tiempo.
It's really fun spending time with you. I haven't had this much fun in a long time.
Espero ya esta no sea la última vez que nos veamos, calabacita?
I hope this isn't the last time we see each other.
Te estaré escribiendo para ver cuándo volvemos a salir.
I'll be texting you to arrange another outing. Right, I gave him my phone number. I'd completely forgotten about that. How? I didn't want to rush things, so I thought about my response without realizing that we had already arrived at the metro station gates. He quickly speaks up.
¿Sabes? Mejor quédatelo. Así tendré una mejor excusa para volver a verte y asegurarme de que volveremos a salir.
What? You know what? Keep it. That way I'll have a better excuse to see you again and make sure we go out again.
Además de que la lluvia aún no ha parado y seguramente lo necesitarás luego.
Oh, the umbrella. Plus, the rain hasn't stopped yet and you'll probably need it later.
Trata de no perderlo, ¿sí?
Not to lose it, okay? That's an umbrella. He takes my hand and hands me the umbrella, smiles once more, and before leaving, he briefly touches my cheek before running off, laughing, not caring about getting wet in the rain.
¡Nos vemos!
Right. I touched my cheek for a moment. I could feel myself blushing again. I guess he really didn't care about taking shelter from the rain. I just watched as he disappeared among the people in the fog of the place. I see the umbrella in my hand in complete silence. Perhaps I should have returned it. I really had no choice. I couldn't even give him an answer. What's for sure is that we will definitely see each other again. Now there's something that guarantees that encounter. I smiled a bit thinking I'd see Charles again. But if it doesn't happen, at least I have a free spare umbrella. After entering the metro, I buy my ticket home. I could see the train was about to leave in a few minutes. Not again! Oh, they fixed the shitty schedule. I better run if I want to get home. Yeah. You do that. We're home again for the third time. This has been a day with a roller coaster of emotions. I just hope that things from now on will be calmer. I don't want any more surprises. I decided to uninstall the dating app and delete all the information I had shared with that jerk. I don't want to cross paths with him again in my life. It's enough knowing he's in the same city. But even though I wanted to block him, I didn't know his real name. Oh. But he doesn't know mine either. We can only... well, now he does. We only know each other by our nicknames on the app. And I don't think that's enough for him to find me. Well, at least that reassures me a bit. Now that I think about it, Charles. Hope he didn't catch a cold because of me. Maybe I should have taken the umbrella out. Oh, taken the umbrella, but by his actions, it seemed like he wanted to walk with me for a while and make sure I was okay. Unconsciously, I placed my hand on my cheek, letting out a slight sigh as I left the umbrella beside the couch and headed to my room to finally get some sleep. Okie dokie. Honestly, I don't think anything bad should happen now. That was actually pretty normal. Wait, what? Forgetting something? Tomorrow I have to pay my phone bill? Feel like I'm forgetting something? What? Can't be that important. Forgetting something? Do we have our book? Do we have our book? Didn't we buy a book? Okay, so nothing really should happen. Oh, message from an unknown number. Well, this, obviously. Hello, it's Pumpkin. It's Charles. I just finished all my errands and remembered you had my umbrella. Oh, wait. What? I just finished all my errands and remembered you and my umbrella. Okay. Tell me, would you like to go out tomorrow? Maybe we could have dinner or something? or do something fun. But this time you're treating for the wings. Just kidding, I'll be waiting for you at the train station today. Hope to see you there. It's just him. For a moment I thought it was someone else. He's quite straightforward. All over a simple umbrella, goodness. My eyes are too heavy to reply right now, maybe I'll respond tomorrow. Go to
Perdón, creo que te asusté.
That's not funny! That's not funny! That was the least amount of funny.
I'm regretting all of my choices right now. All of them.
Me dejé llevar por un momento. Es que ya estás por irte, ¿no?
No, I'm not. What are you talking about, you fuck? I hate you.
Bueno, de todas
I'm not
formas,
reading
te
this.
veré pronto, calabacita. Dulces sueños.
No.
Estoy encantado de conocerte.
No.
Estaré esperándote, mi amor.
Mm-mm. This is getting weird. Honestly, I don't feel comfortable with all this. The guy looked up with a clear confusion on his face, but didn't respond to what I said. Judging by his attitude, it seems like he's not willing to continue the conversation, or his nerves are so overwhelming that he doesn't know what to say. Plus, so far, he just apologized and that's it. Doesn't even try to talk to me. What did I get myself into? The thing is, how did you know I'm the person you're looking for? As soon as I said that, his hand started shaking rapidly. With clumsy movements, he grabbed the backpack next to him and started searching for something inside. Okay. This is getting scary. Yeah, because he's gonna pull out a 9mm. Calm down. After a few seconds, he took out his cell phone from his backpack. He slowly set his phone towards me and tapped the screen a couple times, indicating that I should see something there. Hesitating a bit, I took the cell phone. I wanted to end this once and for all, so I could leave. Okay. He was saying the truth. On the note he sent me, he's my date. On the phone screen was the dating app specifying my profile bio. I opened the chat and found the conversations we had in the last few days. Okay, it is you. How does that answer the question? When I gave him back his phone, I could see he was a little bit more relaxed, yet still had a doubt. But you never texted me all this time. In fact, the cafe is far from where we're supposed to meet. How did you find me here?
Así que dime, ¿te gustó el pastel? Elegí el de fresa porque es mi sabor favorito. Así que supuse que también te podría gustar.
Oh my god. What the fuck? Please give me a break. The posture is insane. What the fuck? What, bitch? This is the same line. So tell me, did you like the cake? I chose strawberry because it's my favorite flavor, so I figured you might like it too. Hello? Huh? What just happened? This is weird. I feel a void in my head. Maybe I dissociated for a moment? Or maybe I fell asleep with my eyes open again. What the fuck? Perhaps it must just be my imagination. I better not dwell on it. Right. I turned to my date who was smiling at me. Do they look a bit different? Huh? Wait. Did they ask me something? Yes. Maybe I should stop getting so distracted. Excuse me, what did you say? my confusion makes them laugh at me, revealing their fang. Although many people might consider that a flaw, it's really something cute about them. If you scare me again, bitch, I will cut your fingers off. While trying to calm his laughter, he looked directly into my eyes.
Hablaba del pastel, cielo. ¿Te gustó?
I was talking about the cake. Did you like it? Sweetie? Is it me, or is he trying to flirt with me? Even though that flatters me a lot, the situation is definitely making my nerves get all to my head. Oh shit, I forgot. He doesn't know that I use the dating app to meet other people and not because I want to find a partner. Are you stupid? Are you dumb? That's like saying I'm using Tinder just to make friends. Bitch! Surely he wants to try to have something more serious? Oh my god. I need to clarify things as soon as possible before this gets worse. Well, I thought it was a nice gesture on your part, although it wasn't necessarily necessary for you to buy it for me. But don't take it the wrong way, seriously. It's really nice that you took the trouble to give me this.
Me alegra que te gustara. Este lugar hace los mejores pasteles de fresa en la ciudad.
I'm glad you liked it. This place makes the best strawberry cakes in town. I'd like to share it with you. It's the least I can do to save you the trouble. Did we even once explain our circumstances? Like, what the f? He shook his head, declining my offer to share his gift, with a lovely smile on his face. Darn it. Surely he's doing it because he wants to be chivalrous with me? I must say it now.
Por
I
cierto,
need to tell you, by the way, interrupting cow? He unexpectedly interrupted me. And when I looked up, I could see a slight confusion on his face. Yeah?
¿hay algo que quieras decirme?
Maybe if you didn't interrupt me? Anyways. Is there something you want to tell me? Excuse me?
Oh, lo digo por la expresión en tu cara. Pareciera que quieres decirme algo.
I say that because of the expression on your face, it seems like you want to tell me something.
Dime, ¿hay algún asunto que te moleste?
Tell me, is there something bothering you? How the hell did... Bro, I was about to speak. Really, I must learn to be more subtle with my emotions. Maybe this guy is really good at reading my face. That no matter how hard I try, he'll know what I want to say something. He'll know I want to say something. Well, the truth is that doesn't matter. I set aside the cake and my shake for a moment to try to gain a bit more confidence. I must tell him the truth without thinking about the possible reaction and consequences he might have. Don't take this the wrong way, but the dating app we met through...
Sí, ¿qué hay con eso?
What about it? Well, actually I don't use it, nor do I plan to use it to find a partner. I only downloaded it to make new friends and try to forget what happened with my ex-boyfriend. I know it's really silly and stupid, but I hope you can understand. He immediately frowned, as if he truly didn't understand what I just said. Perhaps he was disappointed in me for not making the situation clear from the start. Hello? Don't make that face. Don't make that face. The silence grew and it only made my nerves worse. Was it really that bad to say I wasn't looking for a partner? I just kept eating. Suddenly I heard him trying to hold back his laughter. But what kind of reaction is that? Is he angry? Whatever it is, it just makes me more anxious. When I get home, I'll change the bio to just looking for friends to avoid this problem in the future.
Discúlpame, no quería reaccionar así. Es que realmente no entiendo por qué piensas que me ofendería solo porque no quieres tener pareja en este momento.
I could say the most rancid things right now. But I think they should stay right up here. I think they should stay right there. I'm gonna keep all that to myself. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to react like that. I just really don't understand why you think I would be offended just because you don't want a partner right now.
Es algo totalmente comprensible y si solo quieres que seamos simples amigos o conocidos, está bien. No es necesario que me des explicaciones.
It's... my god, my cat. Jesus. Don't. I'm talking about Menace. It's completely understandable. He thinks it's feeding time, but it's not. It's completely understandable if you just want to be simple friends or acquaintances. That's fine. You don't need to explain anything.
Después de todo, es tu vida, ¿no es así? No importa lo que yo opine. Lo importante es lo que tú quieres hacer con ella.
After all, it's your life, right? No matter what I think, what's important is what you want to do with it. Are you serious?
Muy en serio.
Absolutely.
No pienses tanto en eso, ¿sí?
Don't dwell too much about it. Thank you. That was so nice. That's the nicest thing someone has said to me so far. Wow, I really didn't expect that. Even though he's a bit strange, he seems to be a very good person. He just smiled at me again, as if that was his way of showing his appreciation and support for me. Would you like to hang out again? What I said surprised him a lot. Perhaps he was expecting a different response from me. Maybe asking to take it slow, or suggesting we take some time before going out again. But I think it's best to stay in touch with him. Feels like the support I've been waiting for all this time to start a new life in the city. Besides, his reactions are so appealing that I couldn't forget him, even if I wanted to. It's like each of his actions is made by a slightly audacious lamb. Although I couldn't help but notice something. My head feels light again. Who's running towards me? Better not to pay attention to it. Are you tapping your foot? I noticed he looked surprised by my question about staying in touch. However, his finger kept moving rapidly on the table. Oh. As if it had a life of its own or something. Is it normal for your finger to move like that, or... All he does is glance at the table, at his hand, and quickly clasp his index finger with the other.
Oh, lo siento. Supongo que me emocioné. Definitivamente es un sí. Me encantaría que nos siguiéramos conociendo.
See how the sweater is blue? Yeah. Oh, I wanted to check. I wanted to check something. Oh my god. It just looks blue from what I'm looking at, but I guess it's because of how dark it is. Let's just skip this. Thank you. Okay, so we got the cake. Oh, shit. Back in our room. Okay. There wasn't anything, actually. My god. Go to the main menu. Go to the main menu. I can't do it anymore. Anyways, that was a double-sided mirror. How fun, right? Let me see. Opinions. It's actually very interesting. Duh. I mean, look at how well made it is. Jesus Christ. What else? I know that it did warn me about said jump scares, but I did not appreciate them because I don't like being scared. So yeah, my main issue, I guess. I just don't like being scared. That's all. But besides the jump scare, I guess the 3, the game is actually pretty good, and I will definitely keep playing it in the future. So, if you guys enjoyed, leave a like, of course, just because. And subscribe as well for more stuff. I wish more games were more scary like this, because it's supposed to be scary, so. Yeah. It's just, I hate being scared though. Damn! Either way, hope you guys enjoyed. And, with all that being said, I will see you guys next time.